Good morning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Levi Nolasco. I'm a top producing realtor here in sunny Las Cruces, New Mexico. Please take a moment to like and subscribe if you find these videos helpful. And of course, if there's anything you want to see, drop a comment below. And if I can do it, I'll add it to my list of videos to make here in Las Cruces. Before we start, I just want to thank Anela, a friend and colleague from my Keller Williams office that's letting me shoot the video today. The other day, I was out showing houses. I came to this house, and when I walked in, the first thing I said was, whoa. And anytime that happens, I always want to make a video of that house because that means that, in my experience, that's something special. And you know, I show a minimum of maybe 20 houses a week, and when we get into our busy season, I show up to 100 or maybe even more houses a week. So I see almost every single house in Las Cruces, and to me, it's always exciting when one house stands out like this one I'm about to show you. So we're at 4245 Senna Drive. This is a 4-bedroom, 1.75 bath, 2-car garage, 2 carport capacity, and plenty of parking everywhere. So for me as a gearhead, this place is perfect. I have to try and convince myself to not buy this house every time I come and see it. It was built in 1988 and it's listed for $450,000. And if you've worked with me before, you'll know that I try to get you up to speed on price per square foot. That way you can kind of gauge if a house is priced correctly and what to look for if a house is a certain price per square foot. So, you know, my rule is if a house is close to 200 per square foot, it's got to be move-in ready and probably need a few things here and there, maybe not the most up-to-date property, but still functional and has everything that you need, that you just have to bring your toothbrush and, you know, move into the house. Anything above $200 per square foot better be really nice. And anything above $225 per square foot better be perfect and immaculate. This house is $228 per square foot. I do believe it's priced correctly, and from what I've seen so far, it's immaculate. So what I'm gonna do is just show you a few of my favorite features real quick, then I'll do a stylized video, let the house talk to you a little bit, and we'll take it from there. So let's start from the outside in. We're in the Las Alturas area, which is towards the south of Las Cruces. I really love this area for a few reasons. I'm going to get some shots behind me, but you have large lot sizes. So this is a very large lot. I believe we're at just under an acre at 40,000 square feet and some change. So as you can see, this neighborhood, unlike some other planned developments, was built into the natural topography of the surrounding area. So it just, you know, it feels like you just put a house right into nature. So a lot of people like that feel. You're, you know, connected to the desert and the mountains. You have views everywhere. This area of town is nice because you have New Mexico State Golf Course, which is right up the street, maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes or even less. You have, of course, you know, the theme of New Mexico is you have trails for hiking, biking, off-roading, everything very close to this location. And it's close to A Mountain, which is a really popular hiking spot. Behind me, you have I-25. I'm gonna be quiet for a second because you can't really hear it. And then to the east, you have the Oregon Mountains with really nice views. From this location, you're also close to New Mexico State University. And I think, you know, if you're into sports, it's a lot of fun to go to New Mexico State games and just kind of be a part of the action. And from here, it's a quick drive. You could even ride a bike, just go under the overpass, and you have the stadium within about, I'd say, a mile and a half. And Las Cruces really love going to the game, so you'll see a lot of people out there. When I was in college, we didn't have the best football team, but I will say New Mexicans are really good at tailgating. We got that down to a science. So it's just a lot of fun, and this location would give you opportunity to be a part of all of that. You have natural desert for your landscape, so you're not watering anything. You don't have to come out and mow the grass. You just have to polish the rocks every once in a while, and you'll see you have a perimeter lined with lava rock. And this right here, I just want to show you, I believe this is creosote. I may have the wrong name for it, but when it rains in the summer, it gives off this really sweet smell in the desert. And for a long time, I just thought that's how rain smelled in general. And then I learned when I came back to New Mexico that it's actually this plant here. And this house is surrounded by it, and it's a really sweet smell. It's sweet and very calming. So as soon as I smell it, it reminds me of growing up in New Mexico and knowing that rain's coming, and just, I don't know, it gives me like a calming feeling. So if you ever have the chance and you're ever in New Mexico and it's raining, just come out to Las Alturas and put your head out the window, take a whiff, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Next wow factor for me for the exterior is parking and covered parking spaces. So you have a covered carport as you walk in, you have a circular driveway, and then you have a covered carport in the back for 2 more cars and a 2-car garage. And as we walk towards the entry of the home, we also have quite a bit of rosemary. It's basically like you have a natural Bath and Body Works for your landscaping surrounding this house. Okay, so we're inside the house. I'm going to point out a few things here as well. I just want to say that, you know, this is kind of the house that a lot of people look for when they're moving to New Mexico. This is what I consider the ideal New Mexican house. So it has a lot of New Mexican features that we'll point out. See Kiva fireplace behind me. Look at that really beautiful roof. You have a chili ristro, which is really good luck for us here in New Mexico. And my favorite flooring of all time, Saltillo tile. And what I love about Saltillo tile, besides the amazing look that it has, it cleans up real nice. You can tell if it's authentic, and it has a lot of character by looking for footprints that were created during the manufacturing process in Mexico. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and see if I can find some either chicken, dog, or cat footprints in the tile. Dog footprint there. You have a couple more animal footprints here. I know I saw some chicken footprints. Oh, you know what? Let me go to the front. Here we go. Okay, so that's what I wanted to point out. Now we will get to the video. Quick note, so I was showing some people around a couple years ago and they kept on seeing this and they said, you know, I had no idea that Las Cruces was so religious and such a religious city. You know, do they accept all types of faiths? And I kind of laughed because that's the symbol for Las Cruces. That's 3 crosses. So you'll see that everywhere. And that doesn't mean religion. It's just talking about the name of the city and showing off our symbol for it. And another note, houses in Las Alturas do not come up very often in general. A house like this in this area is very rare. So if you're interested and you're thinking about making a move, or you're thinking about looking at this house, I would look at it sooner rather than later. And I have my contact information down below. Feel free to text, call, email, send a carrier pigeon, shoot a flare in the air, whatever it is to get in contact, let me know and I can help you out. Thank you.